Cleveland, Miss. Jake Brown crooned the Mississippi Blues to a nearly all-black audience on the outskirts of town, his guitar filling the darkened club with pangs of heartbreak and regret. Between numbers, the local singer paused and in a gravelly drawl, beseeched the crowd to be thankful. For God. For the Mississippi Blues. And for Donald Trump's hotel, being built on the other side of Cleveland. Have you all been out west of Cleveland? He queried his audience. To those that don't know, get ready. Get ready, 'cause the blues is on the way. President Trump's hotel company, the New York-based managers of luxury properties and golf courses around the globe, seems an unlikely presence in this struggling stretch of the Delta, where new businesses are hard to recruit and black residents are 8 times more likely than whites to face unemployment. But in June, the Trump Organization, now run by the president's sons Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, bestowed a singular distinction upon Cleveland, population 12,000, and 2 nearby towns. It announced it would debut 2 new hotel brands here, beginning with a 4-star, 100-room Scion Hotel originally designed to replicate an antebellum plantation. In a partnership with local owners, the company would reopen 2 Comfort Inns and a roadway inn after bringing them up to Trump standards and use the properties to launch its newest brand, known as American Idea. It is nearly unheard of for a national hotel company to debut hotel lines in one of America's poorest corners, surrounded by cotton and soybean fields and lacking a commercial airport or even an easily accessed interstate. But the plan offers the first glimpse into how Trump's sons will steer the company while he is in the White House. The Trump Organization is planning dozens of locations designed to work in every city USA, said company spokeswoman Christine Da Silva. It's the company's first appeal to Middle America, the core of Trump's political base. Expansion of the Trump brand ratchets up the ethical implications for the president, who maintains his financial stake in the company he founded. The expansion could involve partnerships, new investors and local government approvals posing potential conflicts of interest. The Scion project, for example, is already slated to receive city and county tax breaks over 7 years. The deals could test the country's acceptance of a complex business divestiture that Trump announced earlier this year, in which he defers profits but maintains his financial stake in the Trump Organization. Ethics experts quickly criticized the divestiture, and a federal lawsuit alleges that it violates an obscure constitutional provision known as the Emoluments Clause. The president's explosive Twitter forays into racial issues, like the violent white supremacist demonstrations in Charlottesville, and the NFL kneeling controversy, also have begun to shade how Mississippi residents view the expansion. The Scion Hotel is designed to take advantage of the Delta as a growing destination for blues enthusiasts, a plan that some black residents view as Trump's effort to monetize the threadbare music invented by slaves in the Mississippi cotton fields. It shows he really doesn't have a conscience. It's about money, said U.S. Representative Benny Thompson, Democrat in Mississippi who is black and represents the area, in a phone interview. The president has said he does not defend white supremacy and his comments about the NFL were not about race. Ellis Turnage, a black attorney and Democrat who has represented black residents of Cleveland in voting rights lawsuits, said he thinks acceptance of the Trump hotels will hinge on whether economic arguments prevail over political ones. People are looking for something that's going to raise Mississippi up off the bottom, he said. Turnage said he does not have a single friend who admits to voting for Trump. But when it comes to the new hotels, he said, I don't see that as an issue. I mean, Cleveland needs hotels. Economic revival has long been challenging in Bolivar County, home to Cleveland, where 53.3% of children live in poverty, according to 2015 census data. 59% of households make less than $35,000 a year, and the region has barely recovered from the recession and the closures of factories that once produced ceramic tiles and auto parts. But the area has a selling point that the state of Mississippi has seized upon as a marketing slogan, now emblazoned on license plates and highway signs: birthplace of America's music. Assorted museums and clubs along Highway 61, the Blues Highway, tout the names of state natives and blues originators B.B. King, John Lee Hooker and others. Last year, the local economy got a $20 million jolt with the opening of a Grammy Museum in Cleveland, the first outside of Los Angeles and just down the street from the Trump sign. In its first 17 months, the Grammy Museum attracted 55,000 visitors, beating